Hello and welcome to the Midwest Motorsports Cup Series. My name's James J. This is the Midwest Motorsports Cup Series road racing tonight from Watkins, Glen International. We got a full pace lap. The cars have qualified, and no surprise, Ty Williams has put it on the pole. In the championship, Ty is only 24 points behind Justin Thaler, who's put it on the outside of the front row. Brandon Thayer and Walker McNulty share row 2. Eric Thaler and Ryan Inlow Eric Thaler and Ryan Inlow share row 3. Michael Samia, Anthony Castro, row 4. Trevor McLaughlin, Aaron Holroyd, row 5. Norm Snyder, Robert Olavison, row 6. Chris Thaler has an end of line, and Colin Huffman will be starting from the pits. But up front, Ty Williams is the man of the hour. Real quickly, I'll show you the race layout and track conditions. 83 degrees now on the track, 103 on the ambient. On the track. We're going to go racing. The pit wall is the restart zone. Ty Williams is going to take off at his leisure, and we are racing the penultimate round of Midwest Motorsports Series. One race to go. Trying to find the right camera. There it is. Sorry about that. And Justin Thaler has got a good run right on the back of Ty Williams. Walker McNulty and Eric Thaler right behind. We're going to go green for 45 laps with a competition caution at lap 10 to go into the bus stop for the first time. Single file. We are already, Ty Williams misses the bus stop. That gives Justin Thaler a rare mistake by Ty Williams. We have a new leader, Justin Thaler. That was the opportunity he needed. We're headed to the competition caution at lap 10, so we will get a yellow there. Justin Thaler leads the field around. At the end of lap 1, Justin Thaler, Ty Williams, Walker McNulty, Eric Thaler, Brandon Thaler. Good showing for Brandon in the 64 blue car. Through turn 1, watch out for Walker McNulty in the 12, currently 3rd place. I know he likes this track. He's been here a lot. A really good road racer, GT4 and Cup. I expect we're going to see a lot of Walker McNulty. I wouldn't count any of the top 5 out. Actually, I don't know if I count anybody out, especially this early in the race. Maybe Aaron Holroyd, but we won't tell him that. Eric Thaler looking racy. Eric in the 15 has got right up on the rear bumper of Walker McNulty. Eric had a good showing on the podium in the Truck Series Friday night, so he's got some extra laps on the track. Walker McNulty was with me in the booth. Shout out to Walker for joining me in the commentary. Appreciate it, Walker. Did a great job. If you haven't seen the truck race replay, it was quite a battle. We'll ride with Eric. See what he sees as he looks up at the top 3. Currently, Eric is outside of the podium. See if he can change that before this race is over. I think they can go 18 laps, maybe 19 laps on a tank of fuel if they do saving us. Eric Thaler gets turn 3 wrong coming up through the S's, but still has a good run on Walker. Is he going to take a risk? Walker fades over. Now Eric can't see. He has to pop out to get his eyes on the inside curb of the bus stop. Does a good job as he got right up on the bumper on the entry of the bus stop and lost all sight of the racing apex. Walker using all of the track, and that is most of the lap at Watkins Glen. One more corner. Watch out. You want to carry your speed here, but watch out for the wall on the exit as Eric lets the rear end hang out just a little bit and loses some ground on acceleration. That's going to hurt. He's going to pay for that. Down the road is Brandon Thayer. It's a good run. See if he can make it happen into turn 1. Nope. Eric fades over and plays the defensive line. Brandon Thayer, I believe, is going to be content with following. As Ryan Inlow goes a little wide at turn 1, loses more ground. Field is starting to spread out a little bit. Up front is Justin Thaler, has pulled a gap on Ty Williams. Justin Thaler also on the podium. As we can see this battle for the top 5 heating up. Actually spacing out a little bit. These Cup cars are surely a handful here at Watkins Glen. One of the 2 road courses on the Cup Series schedule this year in the Midwest Motorsports Cup Series. Further back, Ant Castor trying to make a move on Ryan Inlow. This battle continues on. Aaron Holroyd and Trevor McLaughlin and Mike Samia. Mike Samia in the number 1 car this season, following Aaron Holroyd. Aaron's in the 73 with the chrome diamond plate number 73 on his paint. Looks really good. As they come up through the S's. Walker McNulty got a good run coming out of the carousel. And Walker in the Warheads Chevrolet going to try to pick up on the 81 Snap-on Toyota Camry in front. Sliding the rear end into turn one. Watkins Glen, also known as the Glen. Quite the NASCAR history. NASCAR has been racing here since 1957. Famous for its challenging layout, high-speed straights, and technical corners. Test every driver, sim racing and real life, even the experienced ones. Over the years, there have been countless crashes, dramatic passes. Hopefully we'll be able to bring you some of that tonight. I'm getting word that Ryan Enlow is retired. And I don't mean he came into the pits to get new tires. Actually retired from the race. Maybe he was tired. Pulled into the pits. Let's see if we can find out why. Pulled it, maybe just wasn't having fun. Tough break, Ryan. Ant Caster behind him. See why Ryan, I think he just blew the bus stop. Oh, it's glitching or blinking there. Maybe had some internet issues. But he's done. Sorry about that. Look, Mike Samia finally got around Aaron Holroyd. Not going to torch you to find out why. Or how. But that was a funny glitch from Ryan Enlow and blew the bus stop, so I think he's done. Here we go. Eric Thaler on Walker McNulty. His third and fourth. Walker McNulty has it. Eric Thaler wants it. Into the bus stop we go. Remember, comp caution's coming out in 2 laps. Eric going to make the move now. Anybody going to pull any pit strategy? A minute lap 9. Race again at lap 12. Start lap 13. Need to go 20 and 20. I don't think that can be done in one stop. 17 to 19 is what I'm hearing on the pit stops. Eric pops out going into turn 1. Oh, he breaks deep. Can he do it? Decides not to. Walker leaves plenty of room. Beautiful racing here by these two guys. Oh, Walker gets it loose on the curbing. That lets Eric come side by side. Eric leaves him room. Nice racing. We are coming up to the bus stop now. Brandon Thayer's got right up on him. Here they come. 1, 2, 3. Around the carousel now. Move Eric Thaler up a spot. That all started with one miscalculation by Walker McNulty, and the S's got on the inside curbing, lost his momentum, and Eric Thaler was there to capitalize. Walker McNulty is not known to balk under pressure. Oh, and there's coming into pit Justin Thaler, Eric Thaler in the pit lane. Ty Williams stays out. Lap 10 is underway. Comp caution is out. Safety car will be coming out of the pit lane. That is Josh Watt. Hello, Josh. Good to see Josh get some track time, but pit lane stays open. Brandon Thayer stays out. Ty Williams stays out. Everybody else comes in and gets gas and tires. So only 2 cars stay out. Amazing. All right, well, this is interesting. Played out very similar in the truck series. A couple of guys stayed out, a couple of guys came in. And it turned out to be best to just be fast. Create a gap and go. The extra tires did not play a big part. However, in the Midwest Motorsports Truck Series, I'm curious to know if Ty's going to come in and top off. Yes, he is. So we're going to watch Ty and Brandon come from the back of the pack. We're going to put Walker McNulty in the lead. And Ty Williams is going to have to come from the back to the front if he's going to be a factor in the rest of this race. Miscalculation maybe on Ty Williams' part. We're going to find out together. While we're under yellow, I'll tell you more about Midwest Motorsports. Midwest-motorsports.com is the place to find us. Nobody likes being taken out in turn 1 by noobs. What's great about Midwest Motorsports Racing League, you race the same people over and over consistently each week. Safety car pulls off. Walker McNulty in the 12 is going to lead off this restart, and we're going to go to lap 40. Everybody's on fuel and tires, so we're racing from lap 11. Walker McNulty gets to the start. We got our pitter. Colin Huffman's coming in to get pit, tires and fuel. All right, Eric Thaler, Walker McNulty into turn 1. Nick Castor 4th. Justin Thaler 3rd. Trying to get as many cars in the picture as I can. Eric Thaler glued to the back of Walker McNulty's warheads. Up car. Through the bus stop. Single file, everybody's made it. Ty Williams making moves already up to Trevor McLaughlin and Brandon Thayer. Single file up front. Brandon Thayer keeps the position. Keeps the position for now. Up front, the front four equally spaced. No major move thus far. Eric Thaler again has a good run on Walker McNulty. Sorry about the picture breakup if you're seeing it, but very similar in the S's. Eric just seems to be a little bit faster. Mistimed the run. He had to let off. Now Justin Thaler in third has a run. Look at this. Ty Williams already back battling with Brandon Thayer, but up front, Eric Thaler in the 15. The sandwich. The meat of the sandwich. The blue and silver car seems to have pace over Walker McNulty. Justin Thaler in third, ready to pick up whatever scraps are left. But your leader is Walker McNulty. He's doing a good job handling the pressure. Ant Castor lights up the tires coming around the penultimate corner. Walker McNulty now 0.3 of a second lead. You can throw a blanket on the top three. Walker carries some good speed. Can he carry the exit speed this time? I think that's where he lacks. This time Eric Thaler misses the apexes. Can Justin get a good run going into the bus stop? Yes, they're side by side. Justin Thaler on the inside. Eric has to let him go. Move Justin Thaler up to second. Let's see if he can put some pressure on Walker McNulty. Force Walker into a mistake or pass him. Where is he going to make the move? Or can he? Maybe this is Walker's race. Walker pulls away. Over half a second now. Shout out to Ant Castor in fourth place on merit. And P5 is Michael Samia being challenged by Aaron Holroyd. Ty Williams lost the place to Brandon Thayer. Ty Williams has some work to do if he's going to make any inroads on the championship leader of Justin Thaler. Justin Thaler second in the race right now. Justin is leading the points. That cool Tom's Supra Castrol paint on the Dark Horse Next Gen Mustang coming through the bus stop. Gotta admit that Castrol paint looks pretty amazing. Walker McNulty's mind is blown, actually being the leader. You can see on the hood, his eyes are probably that big in his helmet as he slides through the next to last corner and around the final corner for another lap. The 7 of Chris Thaler and the 99 of Trevor McLaughlin having a good battle back here. This is for 8th and 9th. Lock up from Chris Thaler. And the 7, that's going to give the 99 a good run. Coming through the S's. Turns 2 and 3 and then down the back stretch towards the bus stop. Not this time, can't make it stick. And Justin got around Walker. We got to find out why or how. And the bus stop. Where did it start? Started in that S's again, coming out of turn one. Here we go. Walker a little bit sideways off the exit curve of turn one, and Justin Thaler gets a good run. And the S's Walker just gliding around a little bit. And that's all it takes for Justin Thaler. Walker takes the inside line defensive. They go through the bus stop together. Yes, they do. Amazing. Justin Thaler now has the inside. Walker has no choice as Justin takes a lot of the inside curb. Careful not to get an off track here and a slowdown. And that's how it happened. New leader, number 2, Justin Thaler. Back live now. Battle is eating up for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Aaron Holroyd in the 73 Manscaped car. Brandon Thayer in the blue Pepsi machines, number 64. I'm sorry, it's not Pepsi. Pepsi colors maybe. That threw me off. Sorry, Brandon. And Ty Williams in the Snap-on 81. Brandon Thayer locks up, getting into turn one. Ty Williams trying to figure out how to get by cleanly. Ty Williams, super respectable racer, is not going to put anybody wrong, intentionally at least. They go side by side through turns 2 and 3, the yeses. Like I say, this track can challenge everybody that tackles it. Everybody that starts a race here knows they're going to be tested before the race starts, during practice, a week before the race. To the carousel, Brandon definitely holding Ty up, but every right to be there. They know to something. Sorry, Brandon. I'll figure it out. Maybe we'll talk to him after the race. Up front, these three are having a great battle. Justin Thaler is not able to pull away. Still less than half a second. 1, 2, and 3. Antcaster hanging out back there in 4 in the shot. Walker and Eric for second. Walker McNulty, Eric Thaler. Approaching the halfway point. Brandon Thayer and Ty Williams still racing hard. Can Ty do it now? Oh. He's got his eyes working hard, trying to figure out how to make it happen. They've got by Aaron Holroyd. No change up front as they go through the bus stop. Walker still holding on to second. Justin Thaler not able to pull away. These three guys are the class of the field. 25 laps left. They restarted at lap 12. (17:18) would be 29. About 8 more laps. Rain and Thay are definitely fast. These guys have caught up to Ant Castor. So shout out to Brandon Thayer and Ty Williams. Bringing the heat. These guys are turning about half a second per lap slower than the leaders. See if Ty can pull on the inside now, headed back to turn 10. He's done it. He's got the pass completed. Brandon Thayer now. As soon as I tried to find it with the cameras, I missed it. Let's go back and see it one more time. Super hard to do. You got to really trust the driver next to you. Brandon Thayer and Ty Williams showing how it's done. Ty leaving plenty of room. Ant goes way wide. Now Ty has the inside line. Coming around turn 11. Final turn. Brandon tries to cross him over. Can't do it. Like live now, that's how it happens. Now can Ty Williams catch Ant Castor? We'll give him a couple laps to find out. But Walker McNulty has caught up to Justin Thaler. Eric must have slipped up just a little bit. Now 1.5 seconds back. And then 10 seconds back to Ant Castor. Through the S's. Can Ty make a move on Ant? Catch up with him at the bus stop. Right now, Walker McNulty pokes out, just filling the mirrors. Trying to shake Justin. Shake his nerves into making a mistake. You're gonna need to make it to 18 or 19 to go, which is another 3 laps on fuel. I don't know if they can do it. Maybe Eric is trying to do some fuel save here. Guys are not coming in yet. When are they going to pit? That's the question. Ty Williams has got around Ant. Let's see if Brandon can do the same. Happens in the bus stop again. All about the run up to the bus stop. Guy gets a slipstream on the exit of the S's. He's in the wake. Pops out before the backstretch. Side by side, Ant, I think respectfully, no, he goes into the bus stop together. Ty has to shortcut one of them. Then Ant leaves plenty of room. Ty leaves room for him on the exit, and they make it around. Great respectful racing here as everybody leaves room for everybody. I'm surprised Ant didn't get a slowdown there. Ant Caster holds strong for Brandon Thayer. Justin Thaler still holding Walker off as they head into turn one again. 20 to go. They're going to try to do it on one stop. Aaron Holroyd comes into pit. Decides he can't make it from here. Right now, the fastest lap of the race is your leader, Justin Thaler, in the 2 car. Coming into the bus stop. 4 wheels in the air. Walker filling up mirrors. Justin's not going to believe him when he actually dives up there. Still carrying at so much speed, they're not coming into pit. I bet they'll pit next time by. Michael Samia had a meatball. He had contact. Too bad for him, because he still has to stop. Platinum Elite Racing. Cool paint job on Michael Samia machine. Coming up on Norm Snyder. There's the Platinum Elite Racing logo. Norm pulls over to let Michael go. Chatsworth, Georgia's Michael Samia. Putting in work. All right, Walker McNulty comes in. Justin Thaler stays out. Incredible. Eric Thaler stays out. What kind of fuel tank are these guys running? Walker in the pits. Ty Williams stays out. Maybe that's why Ty stayed out for that caution. Extra lap under yellow before he fills up. Ant Caster's in. Trevor McLaughlin's in. Justin Thaler, Eric Thaler, 2 seconds behind. Then 13 seconds to Ty Williams. Eric Thaler in the Midwest Motorsport colors. The godfather of Midwest Motorsports. Number 15. Are they coming in this time? Yes. They both come in. See if is Ty Williams going to stay out one more. Try to overcut. No, Ty's coming in. How about you, Brandon? Brandon stays out. I like this overcut for Brandon. He will be your leader. Walker McNulty only 8.7 second stop. I'm sorry, 8.5 seconds. 8.7 for Trevor McLaughlin. Ant took tires at 15.9. Walker McNulty did not take tires. Justin Thaler did. Oh my goodness. Walker McNulty is going to try to do the whole race on one set of tires. Ty Williams, 8-second stop on his original. No, on it now. So that's going to put him right together. Walker McNulty is going to be your leader, and he's going to have a gap. 4 seconds. Can he hold him off? There it is. Unbelievable. Walker McNulty now. After Brandon comes into pit, Walker McNulty will be your leader. And he's on old tires. He got a 6-second gap on Justin Thaler. There it is. Look at that. He is going to be on. All right, here's Walker. Brandon Thayer was your leader. We'll see if he gets past in the pits. Yes, he does. Walker McNulty, your leader now. 6.7 seconds. Ty gets by Eric as Eric comes out of the pits. I'm guessing Eric had a drive-through. Nope, this is Eric's pit stop. Maybe you missed something. Speeding, pit lane. That's going to stink for Eric. Hate it for you. But what happens when you break the law? Breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Pay the price. Can Walker McNulty make these tires last 15 more laps? Oh, Brandon Thayer speeding in pit lane. Breaking the law, breaking the law. You have to pay the price. There's the battle box with 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm not sure I understand relative. Nope, still don't understand the battle box. But it's all good. You just have to trust me when I say. Justin is 5 seconds now behind Walker. And Justin Thaler just turned the fastest lap of the race. 12.3 to Walker McNulty's 12.9. So about half a second per lap. Got 5 seconds to go. I don't know. Walker's going to be able to hold off charging Justin Thaler with fresh tires. But Walker McNulty is trying. You got to give him credit for trying something. And for not speeding in the pit lane. Ty Williams also did not take tires. And Ant Castor did. They're about 10 seconds apart as well. 12 seconds back. put last lap time on the ticker, so we will be able to see the lap times. And Walker McNulty's not in there. Car 2, Eric Thaler, 112.3. Walker McNulty, a 112.9. Again, 113.5, a full second. Justin Thaler is closing the gap. He's bringing the heat. He's probably got him in his sights. There's Walker going in the bus stop. Justin right behind him. There's the gap, first to second. A 6-second gap is now a 3-second gap. Walker McNulty, I don't think you're going to be able to hold him off. You give him credit for trying something. Even after serving the drive-through, Eric Thaler is in 6th. Actually, I believe it was a stop and hold. He stopped for 15 seconds. He got a speeding penalty. I don't know how he cleared it and took service, but I think that's a question for race control. Thank you, Norm. Ooh, Eric is charging in. Look at the brake rotors glow. But Eric Thaler in the 15 charging on the 99 of Trevor McLaughlin. Eric on the inside, Trevor McLaughlin. Eric Thaler taking a 13.0 on his last lap. Tires might have stabilized back out, or Justin had a bad lap that last lap, a 13.4 for both of them. As they have 11 laps to go. That's the distance between first and second. Walker McNulty, the 12 car, is your leader. Justin Thaler second. Eric still with the top 5. Justin Thaler closing in. It appears 2.2 seconds now. Yes, that gap is shrinking. But there's only 10 laps to go. 13.5 for Walker. 13.3 for Justin. Coming up on Aaron Holroyd. Concord, North Carolina's Walker McNulty leading the race, doing a good job on the same set of tires. Came in on the lap. The comp caution came out. On his tail now. Justin closing in. Hunting the prey. There is no longer a gap. Justin Thaler in the 2. Is he going to make it happen into turn 1 with 9 laps to go? There's no way Walker can hold him off. Justin is not going to wait. He might wait 1 or 2 corners, but Walker McNulty locks up the right front coming into turn 1. Race is on through the S's. Riding with Justin Thaler, you can see how much faster he is than Walker. Walker on old tires, Justin Thaler on fresh tires, newer. Walker takes the defensive line. Into the bus stop we go. Not this time. Aaron Holroyd in the 73, I'm sure, is going to let him go. Once they get to him. Thank you. Thank you, Robert. Robert Olafson. The 22 lets him go. Here it is. Justin Thaler dips inside. Turn 10. Walker McNulty sees him. Walker's going to have the inside. He goes wide. Walker has the inside of turn 11. Justin Thaler's going to try to cross him over. They go onto the front stretch. Side by side across the line. Walker's going to pinch him down. Creeping over little by little. Justin Thaler holding his ground. They're door to door into turn 1. No lockup. Justin Thaler has the pass. Can Walker get in the draft and keep up with him through the S's? Walker McNulty, you can see, has to take a wider line on the exit of turn 2. Turn 3, Walker's already dropped back into the bus stop. Justin has 2 chicanes to go. Not only the bus stop, but Aaron Holroyd, a moving chicane. Aaron plays it cool. Appreciate it, Aaron. Nice work. But Justin Thaler's your leader now. Walker McNulty can only watch the number 2 get smaller and smaller in his front windshield. To do his best to hang in there. (13.1) to a 13.6. Half a second with 6 laps to go. Ty Williams on his own. No man's land. In third. Brandon Thayer is with him, but Brandon is a lap down after serving a penalty for speeding in the pits. Oh, Aaron. Aaron lets it hang out. Great save. Masterful piece of driving. Great. Aaron coming out of the corkscrew. I'm sorry, the carousel. Gets it wrong. He's swatting flies. Look at all that steering input. He's hanging on to it. Oh, don't hit the wall. Yep. Back the other way. Light grays on the right rear. Wonderful save, Aaron. Good on you, brother. Yeah. Forming the D. And the Midwest Motorsports lawn duties. Nice save, Aaron. Justin Taylor, 3 seconds now is the gap. Second place. Not even in the picture. Adios. Eat my dust. Even though Brandon in the 64 is a lap down, taking lessons from Ty Williams, who's actually on a charge to catch Walker, and he just might do it. 4 seconds is the gap. There it is on the ticker. Sorry, 8 seconds is the gap. Then Ty Williams, 8 seconds and 3 laps. Not sure. Eric Thaler 7 seconds back from Ant Castor. I don't know if that's possible in 3 laps. Justin Taylor just ticking off the laps, one by one. Justin Taylor has enough time to pull over, grab his Jeep, and finish the race out. Calcutta, Ohio. Walker McNulty only 5 seconds back. This is the final lap. Relatively short race at 45 laps. One stop after the comp caution. The timing worked out just fine. Justin Thaler, your points leader, by the way, going to extend his points lead. Ty Williams second in the points, currently third. Walker McNulty, Justin having fun on his final lap. As Barney pulls out the checkers, gets it ready to wave. The checkered flag for Justin Thaler. Barney needs to work on his flag waving a little bit. So Justin Thaler takes it. Watkins Glen race. Walker McNulty second. Lap car, Ty Williams third. Brandon finishes it off too. But your winner, Justin Thaler, in the 2 car, is going to bring it around. Congrats to you, Justin. You did it. I know you're going to be happy about it, as you should be. You definitely earned it. Great strategy there. Walker tried to pull a fast one and do it without taking tires on his pit stop, but it did not pay off. Congrats to Justin. Justin Thaler, Walker McNulty, Ty Williams, your podium. Ant Castor P4. Eric Thaler brings it home in 5th. 6 cars on the lead lap. Trevor McLaughlin, P6. Justin Thaler puts the brake bias on the front, locks them up. You want to smoke them out. Nice burnout there. Brandon Thayer, the first car, 1 lap down in 7th. Michael Samia, 8th after a drive-through. For Meatball, Norm Snyder, 9th. Aaron Holroyd, 10th. Chris Thaler, 11th. Robert Olavison, 12th. Colin Elfman didn't finish. Ryan Enlow stopped early. But great racing up and down the field. As Justin Thaler continues to do his burnouts. I'm going to try to get everybody up here in the broadcast. Incredible racing for 45 laps. Relatively short race. 1 stop after the comp caution. But 3rd place, Ty Williams. Hey, Ty, it's James in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Ty, man, I'm not sure if they pulled a fast one or if you were expecting the pits to be closed or what. I think you've done enough racing in the league to know when the pit lane opens or closes. Did they throw a curveball at you on that comp caution, or did you make a game time decision to come in after the
No,
fact?
yeah, no, that was on purpose for me. I did the math, and to me, it felt like, if you pit it at lap 17 or lap 10, you can make it to 27, and then from 27 make it to the end. And I wanted that extra lap of fuel just in case, because I thought, if you came in a lap earlier, you were gonna run out of fuel, near the end of the race. But it didn't help that everybody pitted behind me, and it was only me and Brandon going down pit road, and just having to fight your way through the pack is tough. But overall, I don't know if we had the pace of Justin. We could match him decently, but pace wise, I didn't feel like the car was all there for me. I was just trying too many things with setups and ended up screwing myself over, not getting 0x. Ended up going off track on the first lap. So
It's all
uh
good. Yeah, and then
yeah,
I see you also you didn't take tires at your pit stop when you put the second half of the after the your final pit stop. You did not take tires trying to make up some of that time.
yeah, tires weren't wearing, but I wasn't very confident in doing just a no tire um race. So I took tires at that comp caution because I figured I was gonna be all the way back there anyway. So
Yep.
it's all good. It's fun to have different strategies play out, and I was pushing in the end because Walker came in a lap earlier than me, and I thought he was gonna run out, but he managed to save it right all the way to the line. So uh, all good. Just something to learn for next season if we come back to the Glen and try it again.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, you gave it all you had, man, and lots of to be said for that. But I agree with you. Justin had the pace, and Walker had some pace. You had the pace in the pole. Um, just didn't play out in the race for you. I know you're a fighter, and you're going to give it everything you got. We'll look for you next week at Olmsted, Miami, and great run tonight, Ty. Good effort, man. You brought it home in one piece. That helps. Good points.
Thank you.
All right, that's Ty Williams, third place. Walker McNulty, what a race, finishing second place. I tell you, it was pretty tricky. I was rooting for you, man. Um, I did notice that you uh, decided not to take tires on your live pit stop there after the comp caution. The final pit stop, was that a plan ahead of time, or were you just trying to get out a jump on Justin, or were you expecting Justin to also not take tires?
That was the plan from the beginning. I know these tires don't really wear a ton, um, and so I knew it'd be about 7 to 8 ish seconds difference between taking tires and not. So I figured if I could go without tires, maybe I could get a gap and then be able to save the lap before Justin got to me. But I wasn't able to, and whenever I was saving, he was pushing. So in the end, I'm happy with the strategy I took. Um, I wish I could have gone one more lap on the green on that live pit stop, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you had some great battles out there with both Eric and Justin and Ty. The first, 15, well, I guess all the way to the comp caution at least was really exciting. The pit stop, the comp caution kind of switched around the field, but those first 10 laps were pretty exciting from my side, and I wasn't even in the car, man. What was it like in the rig? You guys were going at it.
Yeah, that was really fun. Back and forth between all of us. Eric, Justin, and Ty. We all had a pretty good breakaway there at the start. I think Brandon Thayer was with us too before
Yeah,
the comp caution.
sure.
And then after the comp caution, Brandon and Ty, they came in the lap later during the comp caution. So that basically just made it me versus the Thaylors, and it was a lot of fun. I might have yelled at Eric or Justin once or twice. Don't go back and look at my VOD. I was very scared sometimes, but yeah, it was a great race.
I saw you poking your nose out and filling up their mirrors a couple of times too. So returning the favor, but you did make up a little bit of ground on Ty up ahead. He did not get the 0x bonus. I'm not sure if you did or not.
I've got bad news for you, James.
Oh shoot. Okay.
I got a 2x. I got
Oh,
1x like lap 7 or something. Exiting the
Walker.
carousel, I just wasn't paying attention, clipped the grass barely, and got a 1x. Just stupid.
Oh man.
So
Yeah, 11 points back from Ty Williams coming in. Those 10 bonus points would be helpful, but we still have Miami Homestead to go. So we'll look for it, man. It's really close battle with you and Ty. Anything can happen next week. We'll look forward to seeing it. Anything else before I let you go? It was great racing, great fun tonight watching you, Walker.
yeah, it was a great race. Thanks to the Midwest Motorsports guys once again for the Thaylors for putting everything on. Josh, for the broadcasting and being the pace car. James as well for doing the commentary. It's a lot of fun being in this series. Thanks everybody, and once again, congratulations to Justin.
Thanks, Walker. Great racing, man. And finally, last but definitely not least, your race winner, Justin Thaler. Winner, chicken dinner, JT. What's up, man? Tell me about it.
Hey, how are you? First off, yeah, thank you, Walker. I guess where you want to start going into the race.
No, well, yeah, qualifying maybe, but the first couple of laps before the comp caution, and then I want to know if you guys planned out coming in as the comp caution came out and saving fuel under that those 2 caution laps. Were you cutting the throttle off, or how did you make it almost 22 laps?
Yeah, so qualifying I thought was really good. I saw, as I finished my first flyer, I went, across the line and looked at the leaderboard, and I thought I was pretty well clear. But Ty got me by a tenth and a half or a hundredth and a half or something.
Right.
So I mean, hell of a lap. I don't know, maybe I had a little wheel spin somewhere along the lines and just didn't get the pole, but knew it'd be. My main objective was to try and get out front, as quickly as possible. And Ty went a little too deep there through the bus stop, so I was able to jump on that opportunity. And then, the pit stops they were planned. It was difficult, coming into that because I was trying to extend my lead, and then once I realized, well, we're almost to the comp caution, everybody's gonna pit. So I tried to conserve a little bit, maybe on the in lap, and then that second stint, my crew chief was calling for a second stop, so like I was really more or less just trying to maintain my pace and my gap, and monitor, my fuel every like 2 laps. I'd cross the line and just check, see how much I needed back. But my main objective coming into this week was just to have a clean race. I really didn't set my eyes out on getting the win. I just wanted to maybe get a top 3 at least and stay clean, right? So I was able to lead quite a few laps, get the win, stay clean. So it'll definitely put me in a better situation going into next week. But it was a lot of fun. Had some battles there, and I know Walker said I made him nervous, but he made me probably more nervous. Yeah, trying to go to the bus stop side by side and everything else. So and then he went in. He announced his pit when he was ahead of me there, before I finally stopped there, and at that point I needed like 10.3 gallons or something. So extending it that 1 lap really benefited me. So I was able to get out there. But once I came out, I was just trying. I think Walker was about 6 seconds up on me when I came out of the pit. So I was just trying to keep a moderate pace. And then I think I ran like a 12.2 or a 12.3 or something. I don't remember, but I ran my fastest lap. Yep. I ran my fastest lap, and I was like, I can't do too many of those because I'm not going to get to him. So was able to get to him, make a move.
Well, also you were the only one to take tires. Everybody stayed on the same tires, but you did take tires, and I think that's how Walker got 7 seconds. When by the time you came out, were you surprised to see a 7-second gap to Walker? And did you know that Walker did not take tires, and did that influence your decision to take tires?
It's a little tricky on a road course, really, to be able to to look if you have any software to see people's pit times. But
I mean, if you're adjusting your seat and all kinds of other stuff, and using an H pattern and 3 pedals and all that, you got multitask.
A bratwurst on the other hand. But anyways, so yeah, to his credit, like, but several updates ago, you didn't need to take tires in these cup cars. I mean, there were so many races in the past road courses that we've run where I've never taken tires, but I practice quite a bit just to try and get comfortable, with these cup cars. There's it's more than just changing your steering ratio. There's some brake settings you have to toggle with, and it does take some time. So, I was kind of watching my tire wear as well there, but I'm not surprised. Like he didn't, he threw it out there, and there's a lot of time gained by not doing that. But I took them both stops. I just wanted the better drive out of some corners and the bite of the front end. So I was able to take advantage of Freshy's each stop. But if you're watching your tire wear, I mean, they really don't wear that bad. But the pace will fall off. But yeah, it was all
What was
planned.
the risk? It was all planned, or it was game time decision?
No, taking tires and full fuel at each stop were all planned. I think the biggest thing though was just, in road courses it can be tricky to try and save fuel. But when I got around Walker the first time, I was just trying to manage. I think it was like a half a second to like 0.6 back, and then he'd kind of rubber band where he'd get a little close. So I was trying to open it up a little bit, but I really wasn't trying to force the issue, and I was just trying to keep my mind on the long game. But it made it stressful. It wasn't easy to do. You know what I mean?
Well, you made it look easy, that's for sure. You extend your points lead over Ty Williams, who finished third, and Walker, who finished second. So one race left at Homestead, Miami. How do you like your chances? All you got to do is stay up front, right?
It'll be hard. I mean, it's not my greatest track, but we'll probably just rip the fence all night. I'll try and take some notes from Eric because he's really good at running tracks like that. So hopefully my brother will help me. I think he will. But yeah, just try and stay clean and just get a decent point finish. I don't think my goal is to win next week, but rather let's just stay out of trouble and get a good finish, I think.
Just don't mess it up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congrats on a great race tonight, Justin. You earned it. Did it on merit. And yeah, you got bragging rights all week, man. Congrats on a great win.
Yeah, thank you guys. Everybody else in the league puts it together, and you and everybody in the broadcast and all our drivers. So thank you guys. It's been a really fun season.
Yeah, well, challenging track of Watkins Glen once again as a winner. That's Justin Thaler. He gets to go enjoy some of the great wine and different restaurants in the Watkins Glen area, upstate New York. And now we get one more race at at Homestead, Miami to wrap up the season. I'm James J, reminding you to stay in your lane. We'll see you next week as the Cup Series goes to Homestead, Miami for its final race. See you then. Stay in your lane. We'll see you. I'm James J. Have a great week, everybody.